Hey guys, how's it going? And it's finally happened. I have taken the dive into Warhammer 40k with, of course, none other than the Dark Vengeance Warhammer 40k starter set. And oh my goodness, I am so excited about this. Um, I've just been, since I ordered it online, I've just been unable to, wait. I've been so excited. Every time the postman's turned up and he's not had anything for me, a little bit of disappointment, but now it's finally here, and I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys and first sort of impressions and probably a review as well. So first things first, well, because I've bought this recently, I'm sure it's no surprise that Games Workshop saw very kindly to throw in some extra goodies. So a little Tyranid badge, I'm expecting to celebrate the release of some new figures, etc, etc, and this cool Evolution of the End card, I guess you'd call it. It's got there the 4 steps of invasion for the Tyranids. First step invasion, second step predation, third step consumption, fourth stage assimilation. And there you go, and on the back I've got the third stage, consumption. So that's that. That was very lovely of them, thank you very much Games Workshop. And so the box itself, well, first impressions is fantastic. It looks amazing. This is my first starter set ever for anything, and I have to say, this is a hell of a standard to set just for your first box set. The artwork is amazing. It really sums up what 40k is about. So you've got your Dark Angels here fighting your Crimson Slaughter. Looks brilliant. On the back, we've got, there you go, picture of all your bits and pieces painted up. You've got your Dark Angels, your Crimson Slaughter. Just down here, just out of shot of the camera, sorry about that, there you go. Just there, you've got what you get in the box, as well as couple pictures there, well, 2 pictures there of 2 of the models you get in there, which is Vorosh Tattersol and Librarian Termiel, and a little bit of a description about 40k, and warning small parts and all that, etc. And this is all the bits and pieces you get in there. So, with no further ado, and no extra bits on the side, actually that's not true, on the sides you've got a rather nice Crimson Slaughter sign and a rather nice Dark Angel sign. So, let's open this up with scissors. I would say kids be careful, scissors are sharp, but seeing as this already says not for small children, we don't need to worry about that, because I can tell you now, if you can't use a pair of scissors, then Warhammer 40k may be a bit out of your league. So get all that rubbish off, and there we are. So yeah, looks just as good without the polystyrene on it, or film, or whatever you want to call it. Lovely, lovely. Open it up, nice and tightly in there, and there we are. That is all the bits and pieces inside, and I am all so excited. First thing first. Yeah, smells new. Lovely. Everyone, listen, if you are, a model maker or a hobbyist, you're going to love nothing better than new model smell. So you get all your bases there, your ones for your bikes, ones for your Hellbrute and your Terminators, etc, etc. Lovely, lovely. Then you get your sprues. So what have you got on there? Well, you've got bits by the looks of it for Chaos Cultists, for your Dark Angels, for your Chaos character there. Sorry, that was just out of shot. You've got your bikes, more Chaos Cultists, and one, by the looks of it, a Terminator there. You've got, on the other side, more Terminator bits, more Chaos Cultists, more bits and pieces for your Chaos Champions, or your Chosen, I believe, your Dark Angels, your bikes. Then just here, oh my goodness, you've got your Hellbrute, which I'm very looking forward to making. You've got some more of your Chosen, more bits of your Hellbrute, weapons, more Cultists, very nice. Some special weapons there as well. And there we are, last one. Got bits for your Librarian, for your Sergeant, for your Dark Angels. You've got more bits and pieces there for your bikes, and you've got your heavy plasma gun there, etc, etc. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's a lovely box set, or lovely miniatures I should say. And there, right there of course, is the main man himself. Chaos Face. I don't know what his, I've forgotten what his name is. I read all up on the Crimson Slaughter, and I've completely forgotten his name. But yeah, all your bits and pieces are there, so very lovely. You get your templates, very important for blowing people up. You get a red thing. Ooh, yes, very exciting. A red thing. I'm guessing that's a thing. There's your base for your Hellbrew. There's your dice. Lovely, lovely. Need those, very important. And the thing that everyone seems to lose their bits for. I shall open this up, and that is your rulebook, which is the current edition one, of course, because what is the point in getting another edition one unless you're a retro gamer, which I am, so, you know, maybe it does make sense to get one. Right. I must say, everything is very lovely sealed up nice and tightly, so there's no damage to anything, no scratches, no marks, no dings or anything like that. Get all that off, and more rubbish on the floor. So, first things first, Warhammer 40k rulebook. Nice, handy size. They've not skimped out on anything, so I've been told. Everything that's in the main edition, or main big hardback one, everything is in here as well, and that's fantastic because, you know, you're paying the money, you don't want to think you're losing out on anything, and that is great. So yeah, fabulous, lovely. Pop that there. What else do we have here? Dark Vengeance. I'm assuming this is how to make it. It is how to make it. And that's very useful as well, because whilst this is all snap fit together, so you know, only a couple pieces here and there need to be snapped together, even that can be a little bit daunting if you're new to the hobby. And yeah, I think for the value for money, you know, is just ridiculous. Say what you will about Games Workshop, but when they do starter sets, they don't have put a lot of nice stuff in there for a decent price. And they really want to make sure that you can, you know, build this as easily as possible, and with as, you know, little difficulty as possible, and that you can get straight into this and get cracking, because that's what they really want you to do. They want you to enjoy it, and to play the game, you know, as quickly as possible with your mates and have fun. So there we are. That's what his name is. It's Vorosh Tattersall. I knew I remembered it. It was on the back of the box. How crazy. So this is cool. This is like a little data card for you. Again, that's how he goes together. A little picture of him there, pro painted. You get a bit of story about him, his points, all of his data, all of his stats, sorry. And yeah, it's just great. I mean, that's fantastic. It's a shame actually you don't get that for all your main characters, because I would love that. Get your quick reference sheet, if you can see there, very lovely. Oh, actually, it's not a sheet, it's a book. How lovely. So yeah, that's fantastic as well. So again, very useful, just quick to look at, you know what's going on. And read this first, as you can see there. How to play Dark Vengeance. And again, fantastic picture there of a man with a massive gun. Not a euphemism, I assure you. And so there you have it, a lovely little thing there introducing you. All of the rulebooks so far and all of their sort of bits and pieces for the starter sets have all had this in it, this introduction, which I feel sums up perfectly what Warhammer 40k is about. Welcome to 40k. Again, let the camera focus, which it will, or it will not. Ooh, terrible, terrible when technology fails me. The machine spirit must be angry. So there we go. Bit more pieces, stuff on your bikes, on your Deathwing and your Ravenwing, sorry. Your reference sheets telling you about that. Your armies, telling you about the Chaos Movement phase. So this is essentially just your quick, you know, play and go booklet. This just lets you know exactly how to get straight into the game and just get playing. And that's quite cool, actually, because that's sort of what you want to do. All about assaulting, assault results, Dark Angels movement phase. So it does it in turns, you know, so you're not sort of left floundering, you know, swamped by all this information. You've got your shooting at vehicles. You've got all these lovely bits and pieces in there. Battle rages on. The Galaxy at War. It's telling you all about, you know, basically giving you a bit more fluff on the background. Telling you a bit about the Dark Angels, a bit about the Chaos Space Marines, gives you a couple missions, which is quite cool. And then yeah, also, no, that's it. That's just all the thingy bobbies, all the missions there. And then at the back, where to go next, and gives you sort of links to White Dwarf, a couple of things about the books, about codexes, about other models, and that's that. And also the website, and there on the book, on the back of the book, you've got all the models you're going to have, all lovely painted up. And that is Dark Vengeance. That is the entire box set there. Quite a lot, and not a lot. but it's fantastic actually. And like I say, so this is available from £65 at Games Workshop, um, on their online store, I should say, which is where I got it from. It is available at other retailers. I will be aware that if you are using other retailers, it is quite possible you're going to be waiting longer than if you got it from Games Workshop, which I did try to originally purchase this from another well-known online retailer, and had a very bad experience. I'm not going to name who it was. I'm not going to name and shame, but yeah, not very good customer service, not very good feedback, just a very, very bad experience all in all. And so I went straight to the main men themselves, which was Games Workshop, and got it from them. And the service was fantastic. They kept us up to date with what was happening with the purchase. And yeah, it arrived exactly when I thought it would, and it did. And it was fantastic. And it's, it really does. People like to rag on Games Workshop, and I'm not going to get too political in this episode because it's about Dark Vengeance. But say what you would about Games Workshop, when you pay the money, you get the product, and you get it when you want it, how you want it, etc. And I have to say, Dark Vengeance, I'm really happy with the money I've spent. For £65, you're getting incredibly high quality figures, a lot of very, very nice figures that should cost you a lot more money than what you're paying for this. The Hellbrute alone is about £35. So, and the rulebook is about 50. So you're easily, those two things alone should make more than the sum of the parts that you get in here. But a fantastic starter set. If you're thinking of getting into 40k, by all means, jump straight in with this. It's going to give you everything you need. For Christmas, I'm going to ask for a Dark Angels Codex and the Crimson Slaughter Codex supplement. And yeah, probably start building up those two forces. Some people have said about converting the Dark Angels to Chaos, and likewise the other way around. I don't know how that would go the other way around, but whatever. If you're using this simply for the figures, or whether you're using this as an expansion to your force or whatever, it's fantastic. It's really, really good. It's absolutely brilliant, and I'm so excited to make all these things up and paint them up and just get playing them. I'm going to make them all up first, of course, so I can just have a couple games, even if they're not all painted up. But once this is all done, I'm going to be so happy with the final product. It's going to be unbelievable. And yeah, like I say, guys, absolutely fantastic. So many little things in here which are worth it. You're not going to regret it, I can assure you. Some people have said that they have not got this one. They've gone and got Stormclaw instead, which isn't technically a starter set. And they say that maybe that one's better than this one's better than that one. Whatever. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you want to get into the hobby, this is the way to go. And so there it is, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming up soon. I'm currently in the process of getting a very lovely big bit of wood. Take that how you will. And I'm going to be turning that into a new gaming board. One that will be maybe a bit more generic than the other board I did a couple of weeks ago. And once that's done, you guys perhaps will be able to get to see that, as well as the figures all painted up in all their glory, in maybe my first game and match for the channel. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've seen what something in here you're going to like and perhaps you're going to purchase. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and see you later.